Hello, everybody. What's up? My name is Gally.
Night night.
And welcome back to
The Great Ace Eternity.
Chapter 2.
Yeah, we're finally starting the second one, which is why we are on the screen. Because
It starts with a cutscene.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Seriously? The Unbreakable Speckled Band.
I think it was called the Unsinkable Ship.
Technically, Space After Speckled Band.
And I waited with bated breath. In time, there came from the ventilator a hiss.
Yeah, this is quotes from the
Various books.
the very book that's the Speckled Band. Is a snake.
He yelled, his tense voice reverberating through
Watson.
Yeah, no, it's funny. They can't use their names, but they can use exact word for word things from the book.
Mm-hmm.
the victim's most perplexing final words. The speckled band. I believe this is the terrible coil to which you referred, Wilson. In front of us was an enormous adder, its fangs bared as it threatened to strike. It truly was the most terrible speckled band I had.
If I remember it, adders are really poisonous.
Had a bracelet in...
No, in the actual book, it was a snake.
Huh.
Don't know where you got the bracelet.
Man. Oh, crap.
What?
I was supposed to read all that.
Oh, we're on a steamship. Hey, looky.
So then, let us unravel this mystery and discover what events led to this curious murder. Pray, do excuse me.
Steampunk-looking motherfucker.
Yeah, that's kind of the point.
Anyway, so this would appear to be a locked room mystery. In his final moments, the victim scrawled a message on the floor. Almost certainly with the ink from this upset bottle.
Did he just fart out a picture?
Yeah.
And the letters are well formed, suggesting he was compos mentis at the time. This is a most extraordinary script. And evidently not penned by the same hand as this message. In fact, I deduce it was written by someone of a different nationality.
Okay.
Fingerprints.
Ah.
Seal was placed just prior to the incident by the victim himself, I would venture. Well, what have we here?
Who are you, and what do you think you're doing here?
Da! No one must touch before maritime police come. We must wait!
That won't be necessary. You see, in less than 5 seconds from now, I will reveal the killer to you.
What? Don't be absurd. This is murder, and it can be locked from inside.
Ah yes, the locked room. But that mystery is paper thin.
You don't mean the culprit is in there?
Why do you sound British?
Where have you come from?
Was that...
Yep.
The only one in the world. Herlock Sholmes. I presume you must have heard of me.
Dun, dun, dun.
So you had voice all wrong.
Nah.
You're not British enough.
Nah, my ancestors are Scottish, not British.
My head is throbbing. What's going on? Something's not right here. I don't smell Kasuma anywhere.
Sure, his scent would still be in the room, but, you know.
Just, moldy. Wait a minute. I can't move. Are you fucking serious? Again! Why?
So you wake up now, huh?
Wouldn't that be...
Oh, wait, I thought it was somewhere else.
We had to drag you out of the wardrobe. I do not believe how you could not wake up. You are a true cold-blooded man. Excuse me? You're the one who found me, then. Nah. He found you, and now you pay. Criminal! How long are you hiding in that tiny wardrobe? Sorry? Now you have been found. It's time to admit your crimes. With a K.
No, K doesn't mean phlegm, right?
Unless you want to find out how cold the ocean is. No. I'll tell you everything. We were sent here for cheese.
There's only one thing I'd like to know from you.
Isn't that...
Yeah, see, I thought it was her. Why did you do it? Why did you take his life?
Mrs. Satsuna?
Satsuto.
Sasuto.
That's Satsuto. There's no N.
Wait. What did you just say? Take his life? Where is he? Where's Kasuma? You pretend you do not know? You are a wolf in a sheep's pelt.
Okay, that doesn't even work.
You are the killer!
Oh, now there's no fun.
Kill.
You're gonna hurt yourself.
There has to be an...
Kazuma-sama's body was discovered not long ago. Here, in this very cabin. That was bolted shut from the inside. His... Oh wait,
his body? Please. Do not try to tell us you were doing this terrible thing in your sleep. Kasuma's dead? But he can't be. These handcuffs. You don't think I
have to know. Why did you take Emma's life? Answer me, please!
Are you stupid, woman?
You're the only one in the room.
No. No! Kasuma. It was just 2 short weeks ago.
Flappy, flappy, flappy.
Are you sure about
flappy,
this?
Flappy, flappy,
Won't we get in trouble?
Ha 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 ha! Don't you find it fun being a stowaway? Besides, how else could you come to England with me to study?
It was really something else when they brought your luggage in here earlier, though. The way that Russian crewmate just tossed your traveling case onto the floor. I thought I was gonna die.
Yes, I still can't quite believe that. I literally didn't think you'd be able to fit inside my trunk. You must have been less of a man than you look. Or even less of a man than you look.
Honestly, I thought I'd broken every bone in my body. Then what would you play with?
Well, it's about 50 days until we dock in Great Britain and my headphones held out. 1 sec. There we go. But if you could confide yourself to my cabin here, I don't think anyone will discover you.
I hope not. I get the feeling those Russians wouldn't be very forgiving of a stowaway.
They're a sturdy bunch, that's for sure.
What I want to know is, why do we need to keep it a secret from the young lady?
From our faithful judicial assistant, Mikotoba, you mean?
From your close friend, more to the point. Surely we could confide in her, couldn't we? And have a threesome, maybe? I don't think she'd give us away. Unless she
No,
screamed
but
my
if
name
she
in
knew
bed.
what we'd done, that would make her guilty by association. It's best that only you and I know about this.
I suppose. No Snooky then.
Anyway, it's about time that the stewardess is supposed to come and clean the cabin. I know it's cramped, but you better get in there, I think. It won't be for long. And anyways, compared to hiding inside my traveling case, it'll be a breeze.
Yeah, but what if the steward decides to open the wardrobe for some reason? Then I'll be in for it.
Stop worrying. I tell you what, why don't you write keep out or something on this piece of paper?
What?
Then I can stick it over the wardrobe once you're inside.
I don't know. I've only been at sea for about 15 days. How can this have happened? We were supposed to be going on this adventure in England together. We leave you at next port. Stay quiet until then. Don't make more trouble for yourself. Why do you have jaundice?
Huh?
His eyes are very yellow. Unless that's just the TV.
It could be the TV. That TV's like...
No, I'm not a murderer. Again! You said before. You said you admit everything about your crimes. No, that's not what I said. I mean, yes, I did stow away in the ship, but only because he asked. Murdering my lover? I mean, best friend? No one else could have done it. Admit truth. Oh god, she's shaking. Susato-san? Please, tell me what happened. I need to know. I loved him more than you did.
Very well. But there's something I would like to ask of you, too.
Those eyes. She just looks like she's ready to kill me. This nightmare is getting worse by the minute. Suppose all I can do is try to find out what really happened. Does it matter? He really has been killed, hasn't he? This isn't just a bad dream. And these handcuffs, they think I did it? They think I'm Kazuma's killer.
When they found him, the cabin was locked from the inside.
There's an air grate right there, I can see it. What do you mean? What?
Fine, I'm just dancing to the music. There's no access to the cabin via the porthole window, and the bolt on the door can't be operated from the outside.
There was a vent right there. I could fucking see it. Are you guys dumb?
See, I'm not allowed to say anything because I know exactly what the puzzle is. So I can't give you it one way or the other. You know that, right? Vent does play a part. I will say that much.
Knew it.
In other words, after the crime, the culprit couldn't have escaped these four walls.
What?
Or to put it, I'm sorry, I'm not used to having to read for, like, that person on screen yet. Or to put it another way, the culprit can only have been somebody inside this cabin. Or do you have some other explanation?
You know, I already...
Yes, but according to the game's logic, I'm not allowed to point it out until later.
I'm just saying, like, it's already proven he's not a killer, so it's like, why are we going through this song and dance a second time?
Because he wasn't a killer of that person, but...
Please tell me this is not going to take 4 months to do.
I don't think it's going to take 4 months.
Or 5 or 7 or whatever it is.
I forget how long this one is. Anyway.
Hang on, September to March
No, it was
6th.
August.
Yeah, that is, I know, so it's 8 months?
Look, let's put it this way. Ace Attorney will take a while, no matter what.
I know. It's impossible. How did he die then? What happened?
Are you still going to deny the charge, even despite the circumstances?
Please, Susato. You have to tell me.
Hey, where's the honorific, bitch?
Oh, Sasuno-san.
That's better. The cause of death is still undetermined.
They don't know how he died?
The ship's doctor is examining the body, but of course, he has no post-mortem analysis experience. I don't suppose we shall learn more until the expert has been consulted at our next port of call. So,
Assumably that means there was no obvious external signs of injury then.
That's true, yes.
Oh, okay, we could have gone either way.
Yeah, I figured.
Can anyone tell me what actually happened here?
I'm not gonna do the whole sentence.
I don't understand. Why would anyone want to kill him?
Presumably, that's something you know the answer to better than anyone.
For fuck's sakes, please.
Whatever you say, you were here in the cabin after all.
Well, yeah, I was, but all he did was nookie.
He would always wake before dawn to do his training first thing in the morning. I was waiting outside his cabin, as I have every day, so far on this voyage. But this morning he did not come. I could sense that he wouldn't.
Does that mean he was already dead when Sasuno-san arrived at his cabin door?
I knocked, but there was no reply. Then I started to become worried, so I went to find a member of the crew. The crewman forced the cabin door open, and when we managed to get inside, there was Kazuma-san. Asama collapsed on the floor.
And the white tape there was now shows exactly where he was found. I had no idea anything had happened. I must have been asleep in the wardrobe somehow.
I wish it wasn't the case, but that's just very hard to believe.
Yeah, I've worked miracles before. This is all very hard to believe for me, too. Trust me.
Now I've told you everything that I know. So it is my turn to ask you a question.
Yeah, go ahead. My head feels so heavy. Still throbbing like anything.
Why are you even on board this ship, Naruhado-san? You said something before about being a stowaway, didn't you?
Oh, yeah. I'm afraid that's true. It's 2 weeks since we left Japan now, and I've been shut up in this cabin the entire time.
I had no idea. But how could you have occupied Kazuma-sama's cabin for so long without him noticing?
No. That would have been impossible, obviously.
Yes, of course.
Kazuma invited me. He wanted us to go to England together. Because he loves me more than you, bitch.
He actually asked you? But why? He knows I would be okay for the poly. Sorry.
I'm afraid I don't really know the reason myself. That's not true. He said he didn't want you to be guilty by association.
I don't understand.
More flashbacks? Kazuma, why did you want this? What's the real reason? Why go to such extreme lengths to smuggle me to England with you? Can't you just admit it? We're lovers.
It's an idea that's been on my mind ever since the end of that incredible trial. I think I told you then, didn't I, that you ought to become a lawyer yourself?
Well, yeah, you did say that. But I also said I didn't want to.
You have a talent for it, I can assure you of that. So you're going to be anyways.
But I've never really thought about becoming one.
Well, that's something you can decide for yourself. Not really. London is the spearhead of cultural development, the center of the world in many ways. There can't be any harm in seeing such an important place with your own eyes, can there?
No, definitely not.
Also, it would be nice to see something to come back home to. But on a personal level, if you were to become a lawyer, then...
Then what?
Nothing. Forget it.
No secrets.
This one taken to the grave.
Two can't keep a secret if one of them is dead.
Kazuma-sama he was always saying the same thing. That he wanted to change the Japanese legal system. Perhaps he thought that he could do that with you.
With us. Maybe. Something's still bothering me a little. The look in his eyes then. It's darker than I've ever seen it before. Does he secretly hate you or something?
No, I don't think so.
Susato-san? I'm sorry that we kept it a secret from you. My stowing on the ship, I mean.
If I know Kazuma-sama, I expect he was trying to protect me, to avoid me becoming guilty by association.
Yes, that's what I said.
If you're not the culprit, then tell me. What happened last night here in this cabin?
Some R-rated shit.
No, not that stuff. That's normal.
I'd like to know how you know. I don't really remember aside from that. Wait, was there even that?
Well, that's your neighbors. They're sure to hear things.
Susuma brought me something to eat, just like he always does. Did. And then I got myself into that wardrobe over there, just like I always do. Because he doesn't want to share the fucking bed. After that, I...
fell asleep.
Yeah.
So deeply that you didn't even stir when Kazuma-sama was killed.
Well... yeah. I know it sounds unbelievable. And I've pulled miracles before, but it's the truth. You can stop showing us those. If I'd only woken up, maybe he wouldn't be dead. And for some reason, my head's throbbing like hell.
Really?
You look like you want to whisper something dirty to me. That's not it, is it? What's wrong?
Oh, no, it's... Please forget it, and it's definitely not that.
Sasuno-san, you have to believe me, I wouldn't do it!
I really don't want to doubt you. But the trouble is, there is no one else who could possibly have done this.
Kasuma, I don't understand why. Why did this have to happen? I can't take this!
Don't try to go anywhere. You're the perpetrator of this crime. You can't leave. I can't allow that to happen.
They left you in charge?
I think she just naturally has the take charge attitude.
Okay, I'm sorry. But Kasuma was killed right under my nose. And I didn't do anything. I couldn't do anything to stop it. Now I'm supposed to just sit around. My hands tied while whoever did this walks free. No, I won't allow that to happen.
Well, what do you propose to do then?
I'm going to investigate. I'm going to find out exactly what happened here. I'm going to work out who took Kasuma's life, and how and why they did it. So I'm sorry, but you're going to have to excuse me.
Hi!
Whoa. Judo chop! What the fuck?
That was a Susanto takedown.
That I learned from my other
Which
father.
Okay, because you know how I know this game through, like, fan transition? I believe they called it a Susato flip. Which makes more sense to me.
Sato what? What kind of martial art is that?
I'm going to need you to prove it.
Prove it?
Yes, your innocence. I need evidence. And I will get this evidence next time.
Before we end, just to
Yeah?
clear, because we haven't really been able to say anything to anybody.
What?
Like, I'm so happy we're finally on this next case. But it just, as you can probably tell, pisses me off that we have to do the same song and dance. Just this time, I get to be the annoying person with my very offensive, not trying to be offensive.
Russian.
I am Soviet Russia, where we say our C's with a K.
Yeah, I really don't get why they did that. Anyway.
Bad, translation? This has been Gally.
This has been nice.
See y'all next time.
Bye bye, everybody.